Hey, good evening. Welcome back to the Village Loafer. I'm getting ready to put two more cinnamon raisin together. The other day I made a video and I showed you one shaping technique. And now I'm going to show you one that's better. When you're doing this cinnamon raisin, it's better to stitch the loaf than to just fold it. And if you don't know what stitching is, I'm going to show you in just a second. When I go to shaping, I don't use flour. I just wet the counter like this. I don't want any flour. I want the dough to stick together. Well, this one really bulk fermented really well. This one blew up beautifully. So it should be nice and light with a good crumb tomorrow. And I don't use any flour for another step or two, so I just guess. I don't weigh this stuff, so that looks pretty close to half. All right. I believe in less dough handling, you know. I don't do all those stretch and folds and pre-shaping and final shaping and all that stuff. I shape it one time. This dough is 75% hydration. I think it's 82 with the starter. And as you can see, this isn't sticking to my hands. My hands aren't even wet. This is 82% hydration. So now the raisins are already in here. So now I'm going to put the cinnamon and sugar on here. But when you do this, you want to leave a little bit around the edge without the sugar, because you want this dough to be able to stick to itself. Otherwise, when you put it in the oven and it starts expanding with oven spring, it just unwraps itself and it lets it flatten out. It doesn't go flat, but it doesn't rise up like a football like mine usually does. So this is stitching. When you go like this, stitch it together, stitch. And then as I go, I pinch that seam together, see? That's why you don't put sugar on the outside edge. Just do it like this. Then when I get it like this, I just fold it in thirds. Fold it in thirds like that. Just like that. See how nice this dough is? Not sticking. Now, the next thing I do is I squeeze this seam together all the way around. Just pinch those seams on the outside together, just like that. Once you get it looking like that, that's when we're gonna get the flour. Whoops, should have got dough flying everywhere. This is when I flour the loaf. Like that. Then you want to flip it over. If there's anything else you need to pinch it now. A little bit more on the bottom. Flip it back over. Now before I put it in the basket, I like to tuck it underneath in the front, the back. There's the loaf right there. And you just pick it up, put it in there. Once I got it in the basket, I like to curl my hand around here, especially on the ends. Tuck those ends right under there. Done. Very soft loaf. I think these are going to bake out beautifully tomorrow. These will go in the fridge for probably let me see now. It's going to be about 12 to 16 hours, depending on what time I bake tomorrow. So if you're going to do cinnamon raisin and you're going to put a layer of sugar and cinnamon in there. If you do like I showed you here, leave the outside edge open, stitch it up, it'll stay together. If it's got flour and sugar in between it, when it starts expanding, it just rolls itself out. And we don't want that. Okay, thanks for tuning in to The Village Loafer. See you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.